Today we're going to be talking about some plural forms. For example, let me continue with the person who says this book is mine. I want us to put it in a plural. These books are mine. I wanted by the end of this video to be when we know we have this skill with the easel. The word this, as I did in a previous video, this, or I talked about it previously. This is known by a phrase this state, whereby you remove the word este from there. Este, we use it where to give the meaning of this. For remembrance, you first remember the English word, which is this, and this will stimulate your and this will make you to remember, and therefore and then your brain will easily remember the related word, this state, because it easily remembers related items by remembering something which is related with them. You can remember an item, and it makes you to remember other related items or another related item. This, after remembering this state, will stimulate your brain and to remember este by picking, and you remember, you pick what we want from this word. This state, we want just some part is here. Este, this state, este. I want that you pick, to stimulate your brain to remember and pick it. But I want focus in this thing, to be focused. And after this one, the word este will go as the meaning of the word this in English. And now we go to the word book. This one also I talked about it. This books are found in libraries. We know books are very linked with libraries. After being linked with the libraries, the word for books is related with the word library. It is libro. You first name, and libro, its meaning is book. The word book, your brain will easily remember the word library because it is linked. You know, books are found in the library. Even you can evidence this by books being in the library, and this will stimulate you. The word library will stimulate your brain to remember the word libro, and libro will go as the meaning of the word book. Therefore, I want is, this one also we talked about it. Is s. The word is will stimulate your brain to remember s. And after the word mine, we talked about it also, it will also stimulate your brain to remember the word mio. You first remember it in English, and the English will make you remember the Spanish. You first start with here first. You first start with the English. Let me first go this side. You first remember the word mine in English, and after remembering it in English, it will stimulate your brain to remember the Spanish way, the Spanish word. Mine, it becomes mio. Now, for example, the word this book is mine will become this, where it is est. We have said this. You first remember this, the word this state, which is this. You remember, then this state, you pick what you want, which is este, to become the meaning of this. Therefore, este, you remember through stages. The next word is book. The word this book we have said is book. You remember library. You first remember library. That library will stimulate your brain to remember libro. Therefore, we go este libro. Is, you first remember is in English to stimulate your brain to remember s, because all of them, they are related. These channels that I'm showing you, should use them for them to become stronger. They are shortcuts to long-term memory. The word mine, you first remember the word mine in English, then stimulate your brain to remember the word mio. It's mio. Este libro es mio. Este libro es mio. That one is the word this book is mine. And after we want to put it in a plural, the word, let me first focus. The word this becomes this. This, the word this is its plural form is these. Whereby we know very well in English, we add s for plural. The word este, you just make it The word este, you make it estos. Just you add, you change a little thing. You first remember, if you want to remember these, you first remember these. Its singular form is this, and whereby the word this, this in Spanish is este. And after este, you add on s to make it in plural, estos. Then you remember, this meaning is for these. I think you are seeing this triangular pattern. After that is they call the Fauci's triangle. And after you continue, you say these books. What about book? Book, it becomes books. And it's the same way here. It is libro, it becomes libros. Very simple. Libros. You add on s. Let us continue. As I'm continuing, we want to say these. We want to continue with the word these books are mine. These, as we have said from the link, these, as we have said from the link, this you first got to remember this. This is the singular form, and after you remember este, and after you remember esto. Therefore, you end that is these books. You add on s, as we have said, then r might be like the one which I have. These estos libros. Libros are. How are you going to link r? The word r is seen the word arson. Arson, it is a known word. Arson, therefore we pick what we want, the word son, and we connect it as the meaning of r. Therefore, arson, you first remember r, you remember arson, it's related word, then you pick what we want son, you put it on the word r as the meaning of the word in Spanish. This is a Spanish word, and this is an English word. It becomes, and when estos libros son mío. That one is the Spanish translation for that word.